Today's show is brought to you by our friends at Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds. How about buying yourself a good 8 hours of sleep? It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. And of course, RECON Techs. You can get your car detailed or coated, all those different things you need done to it. Have your car looking better than new. It's RECON Techs. Call 217 670 1132. It's RECON Techs. Have your car looking good. Give us a call today, 217-670-1132, or stop by the corner of 8th and Black. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and here we go. My hair is a mess. My hair is just it's so long again, Steve.
Yeah, it's very messy.
Look at it. Here we go. It's out of control. Need to put it up again. It's almost long enough for me to put up again.
Yep.
We're getting some good mornings. I see Bubba has said good morning to us. Hi, Bubba. Amanda Kluge. Amanda Kluge says good morning, everyone. Good morning. Volk says good morning, Ray, and good morning, Steve. Look at that, our mush mouth. Well, close enough.
Yeah.
Sort of a good morning to everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So the amazing Mush Mouth show is just about to begin, everyone. Starring Ray Lytle and Mush Mouth. Spanky says good morning. Well, good morning, Spanky. Good morning, my man.
Hi, Spanky.
Holly says good morning to my favorite people.
Oh, Holly's talking to us. Her favorite
That's
people.
how you start a show. That's how you start a show. Thank you, Holly.
She must be talking to us.
She is.
If these are your favorite people, you need to get new fucking friends.
But I got to be honest. I think, yesterday I went and I did my workout, right? I went and did my workout, and then after I did my workout, I went and got weighed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Do we need a drum roll?
No, but I went and got weighed, right? And after I got weighed, it was such a. I usually don't look, but I looked, and it was such.
You looked, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But here's why, Steve. You mentioned your weight yesterday,
right?
And
I did.
Like,
whatever. Sometime.
You said you were 390 some odd pounds.
393.
Yeah. You mentioned your weight, and I'm like, oh fuck, how far do I have to go before I can pass him?
You beat that a long time ago.
No.
Really?
No. So I weighed myself yesterday. I know how big I was.
Right.
And so I looked at the weight yesterday. All right. And so I wanted to call people. I wanted to call people because I was like, fuck, I want people to know how much I've lost. So I pick up the phone to call my mother. Of course, she doesn't answer the phone. My mother never answers the goddamn phone. Never. I just need to take her off my call. She never answers the phone. And then when she talks to my wife, all she does is, your husband never calls me or whatever. But every time I call her, she never answers. So I tried calling my mother to tell her. Of course, I told I told my wife first. Called my mother. She never answered. Goose isn't talking to me, I guess. By the way, I have no idea why. I have no idea why Goose is not talking to me. I'm totally lost as to why he's so angry at me.
Because of your lackeys.
Well, but what are my lackeys? What do you mean?
I don't fucking know what his problem is.
I have no idea. All I know is that he's gone. So I called the biggin. I said, "Hey, I only weighed blah blah blah," and she goes, "Well, shit, I weighed less than that after my first."
Oh Jesus! No, she did.
Biggin goes, "What a pussy amount of weight loss! I weighed less than that right before surgery."
Is that the best you can do?
Son of a bitch!
It's so full of shit.
And I go, what? My God! I said, I was proud of my weight loss. The Biggin goes, "You shouldn't be proud of shit.
You ain't got shit to be proud of.
You shouldn't be proud of shit." And so I was like, all right, well. So I called my sister. I never call my sister because I just wanted somebody that was, my wife was excited about it. And that was the only person I could tell. That was it. You know what I mean? So I'll have to wait till I get to Fit Club today. And
Well, you didn't fucking call me.
well, what do you care?
All right.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, what? Oh, here we go. No, I'm just saying, like,
He didn't fucking call me either, so why the fuck am I on the fucking show? I'm supposed to be the co-host.
well, but I didn't think you'd care. I called.
I don't. I don't give a rat's ass how much you weigh.
Yeah, because I called the Biggin because Biggin went through it.
You're trying to beat me, so I don't fucking want to know what I got.
Yeah,
if I've got to lose weight.
I'm trying to get closer to Steve so I can beat him. Same thing with Sean Balint. I want to get close. Here's the reason that I'm losing weight is I want to get closer. I want to get closer to Sean Balint weight and pass him up. You know what I mean? I want to be like, here's Sean Balint weight and here's Ray's weight. That's what I want. Same with Steve. Here's Steve's weight. Here's Ray's weight. That's what I want. So I'm
on your way.
I'm getting closer. Yeah. So I got weighed yesterday. And, oh my God.
Spanky says you didn't call him.
I didn't call. No, I didn't call. I didn't think anybody else would care.
He only called people that would say, "Oh my God, Ray,
No,
good for you."
No, but they didn't answer the phone. No, my mother was like, well, fuck you. I'm not answering.
I would have done the same thing.
Nobody else would answer.
I wouldn't answer the phone. I don't know what the fuck's he calling for.
Yeah. So you know what I mean.
And you're never going to catch Sean because at the rate he's decomposing, he's just going to keep losing.
I didn't have anybody to tell my good news to. So I ended up, I text my cousin. He never texts me back.
Wow.
Dude, you're getting desperate there now.
I text my uncle. He never texts me back. Thank God my wife was excited about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was excited for you, damn it.
But I didn't think that anybody else would care. You know what I mean? I just tried.
Yeah.
I tried reaching out to people that I thought would care.
Well, just so you know,
Yeah.
you told her.
Yeah.
She was so excited that she told me, and I was pretty fucking impressed. So had you told me, I would have been appropriately impressed and excited for you.
Well, I knew that she would tell you. That's, you know what I mean?
Right. So
I knew that,
you could have told me, and I would have been appropriately impressed and excited for you.
Well, I figured
But
you guys.
no.
I figured you guys were in the same house. I figured she's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I tell him everything.
Yeah.
And we weren't in the same house.
Oh, you weren't?
She was doing shit, and I was at work.
Oh, all right. Well,
What time did you call?
I don't know. I called her right.
What time was that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like would have been somewhere around 1 o'clock when I
Oh,
called.
so yeah, I was at work and she was doing shit. So
Yeah,
119.
yeah,
and then I came home and went immediately to the firehouse.
yeah. And shaved your head, obviously.
No, that was what, Sunday?
I think so.
Well, I like
Sunday
it.
or Monday?
Your looks good. Your hair looks good. Your head looks good.
It's my summer haircut.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, damn. I'm thinking of getting one. Oh, excuse me, Steve. I don't want to interrupt your combing, but
Yeah, I want to interrupt your grooming there.
yes, I want to get my hair cut too. So
I'm itching. I go grooming. I'm fucking itching.
all right.
I got psoriasis right here.
Psoriasis, what?
I don't know what he's got.
It's
DC says I could have called him. I didn't want to call DC. I didn't think DC cared.
Nobody.
I didn't think anybody cared. I would have called Cindy. You know, Cindy Council. She's always you, but
She doesn't like you anymore.
yeah. But I guess she's somehow pissed at me too. I don't even know why.
For calling her.
Yeah, so I didn't want to fucking call her.
Change your phone number to Margarita Delivery Service, then she'll answer.
God damn, I just, you know. Oh well. But anyway, I didn't think anybody cared. So
He texts me. He says, "Hey, check your invites. I invited you to another baseball league. Why the fuck would I want to join another baseball league where I can finish dead last?"
well, I don't know. I just thought you might.
Corey's got news.
I see Corey says he lost 9 pounds.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude.
When was your last visit? 6 years ago?
Oh, shit.
Damn, Steve.
That's pretty impressive. I've been trying to lose
But didn't-
weight, and I can't pull it off, so that's
Didn't
good news.
Corey
for
say
you.
he's Corey went on some new diet though? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
he's on some kind of new diet. Yeah.
Losing 9 pounds. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I go to the doctor today.
I had to
Big
have
fucking
surgery to
deal.
lose.
Yeah.
I had to have surgery to lose 9 pounds. I had to take out my stomach. God damn. Yeah, so I had good weight loss, but even with my
Get better weight loss before they took your stomach out.
so he started it 3 or 4 weeks ago. God damn it.
Nice.
To
To
Okay.
lose 9 pounds, that's fucking awesome, dude.
He's doing the intermittent fasting, and it's working for him. So
Is that what he's doing? I did intermittent fasting. It almost killed me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. God damn, good for him. Yeah, Corey does intermittent fasting 16-8. He only eats between noon and 8. Damn, way to go. Yeah, so I don't know.
I'm on the Whole Foods diet. I'm gonna eat the whole pizza, the whole chicken, the whole bowl of spaghetti.
No, dude, you got to remember, I started this thing at around 600 pounds. You know what I mean? And the whole thing is, I look at myself and fuck, I look the same. You know what I mean?
And you always will.
Mhm.
That's never going to change. You're always going to see that person.
Yeah,
That's like psychologically burned into your mind. Yep.
yeah. Oh well. Yeah, a couple questions in our chat room I got to go to. Like, DA asks, Ray, have you requested a copy of Steve's 911 call? No, that's a good idea. We should request a copy of Steve's 911 call from this weekend when he was in the tub. Hello, my scrub brush is up my ass.
I thought he fell on a plunger. Steve on a stick. That was fucking funny.
Please, someone help me. Oh boy. God damn, now we're talking. Oh, now why is he turned off?
He's probably laughing and doesn't want us to see him.
Yeah.
He's getting pissed.
Tell you
Well,
what, that you made me fucking laugh right out loud in the office yesterday, Steve.
What did he?
What did he do?
he was talking about the fucking Viking shield maiden standing out of the corn talking to the animals, and he called her Dr. Dummy. And I busted up fucking laughing in the office. The bosses are looking at me like, "What's your problem?" And you said, "Shh." He called her Dr. Dummy. I fucking lost it.
I thought that was great when he was describing her talking to. Well, she had her dog. She had her dog, and she was talking to the dog and the corn. God damn.
You don't need to FOIA 911 calls. They are public record. You should just have to call them.
Yeah, we should get them. Yeah. So we should definitely get that 911 call. Son of a bitch. I'd love to play that.
It doesn't go to Williamsville Fire Department. It goes to Sangamon County.
So Sangamon County would have a...
Yeah, because they're dispatched from Sangamon County.
So we should have... I'm not even sure who would contact for that. But...
Nobody. You don't even worry about it. Don't need to fucking worry about it.
We'll just put Dan in charge of that.
Don't even start with me. I know your address. I'll tell Robin right where the fuck you live. You can put on her warrior paint and bring her hammer over and talk to your dog.
I'm guessing Steve has not smoked yet or done any edibles.
What did that say? Put that back up. Hammer time. Come and touch this.
Come and touch this. Yeah, so what Smoke Signals was supposed to be last night. But what happened, Steve? You just
Jason had to work late.
Oh.
And he tried to get a hold of you. And you didn't answer the fucking phone.
I was napping. I'm sorry. Then I woke up and I text you and I go, dude, are we still going? And you go, no, I decided to not do a show and blah, blah, blah. But
fuck, it was already 8 o'clock.
No, was it? No.
7:30.
No, it wasn't.
7:30 is not 8 o'clock.
I text you at, what time did I text you?
They are diametrically opposed on the clock. So one's here, one's here.
No, I text you at 6. It's a little after 6. Yeah. I did get a message from you going, I'm not a bad idea to cancel the show this week. At least we're not fucking stainless. We're not like fucking stainless. They always cancel their show, and there was spelled THERE, by the way, incorrect spelling.
We don't always cancel, just whenever it's convenient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I got Wade, everybody.
And you still haven't told us the number. So that's
well, I don't know if it's.
Can I help you, you fat fuzzy fucker?
I don't know if you guys would care, but I got, but I did get Wade, and there's a number that I wanted to get past, and I'm past the number, so it makes me very happy.
Nice. Very impressive number.
But the next step is to catch Steve. That's the next step. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Roch, who is Fat 420, by the way. Mike Roch. I mean, why would he change? Why would the man change his name to Mike Roch?
Well, he thought it was funny, and then he tried to change it back and found out that you can't change your names so quickly that close together. So he stuck with that for a while.
Good old Fat 420.
Oh,
see, now that's funny. That's actually funny.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah. God damn. That's hysterical. By the way, Bubba says it's the first time that Smoke Signals hasn't been on. I'll be damned. Is that true, Steve? You guys have never canceled?
Yeah. That's the first time, even through all my hospital stays, we still.
Yeah. Are you Did you do any smoking to get ready for it or anything? And then,
I don't remember. That was yesterday.
so did you eat any edibles or start getting yourself ready and then canceled it? Or
No, I don't remember.
listen, here's the deal. I was sleeping.
You,
So Jason should have contacted Christina if I was sleeping.
Christina doesn't have access to Patreon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But still she could have at least got you going up on Facebook or something. You know what I mean? So we wouldn't
Right.
just miss the show. You know what I mean?
Well, we didn't think of that. I just said, fuck it. I need to finish cooking my dinner anyhow.
Boy, he's in the mood. I'm wondering what is he looking at? Good Lord. What were you looking at?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I thought I heard something.
Robin breaking the door down.
No, I could see the door. I could see if they'd be walking.
Come give me love. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Now, Steve, I want you to be aware of something. You canceled your show last night. And notice we are not saying a word about it. We're not giving you shit about it. We're not making fun of you for it. We're not complaining about it. Nobody said a word to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
If he cancels like the next 20 weeks, he'll be even with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least 15.
I'm just showing you how politeness and consideration works. When we cancel, you jump all over us. Oh, what's the matter?
I don't.
You got a headache?
I don't anymore.
My flaming butthole.
Bubba's the one that's fucking like, oh, you guys are 1 minute fucking late.
We cancel, and you're like, oh, what's the matter? You got a headache?
So was Bubba getting high ready for the show, or
I have no idea what Bubba was
No,
doing.
Bubba was getting high, getting ready for life.
oh? So I'm just wondering if Steve actually got high or not.
I'm guessing.
Steve doesn't know what high is anymore.
Oh boy!
I was begging him last night to get high. Literally
Yeah.
begging him. Told him he'd feel a lot better if he did.
I mean, just think.
See, he doesn't believe me. Tell him.
Because, come
See a
on,
difference
guys.
in him when
Come
he's
on.
high.
I'm
Steve,
56 years old. I've been dealing with depression for the last 30 fucking years of my life.
yeah.
I've been smoking weed for the last 35 years of my life. I know it doesn't change anything. I know it doesn't. I've taken 2 edibles, smoked vapes and everything else today. And guess what? I still don't feel any different.
I thought your psychologist told you it's that sounds like a good coping mechanism for you, right?
Everybody says different things. I've heard it's a coping mechanism. I've heard that excessive marijuana use also enhances depression
What heightens
and
it?
all that shit. I learned that when I was in the fucking nut house. They said, "Oh, you shouldn't be smoking a whole lot of marijuana because it can heighten depression also." Well, I wish you motherfuckers would have told me that fucking 30 years ago.
You not on.
When were you in the nut house?
I've been in that house. Which one?
Oh.
In the nut house.
I've been in McFarland. I've been in St. John's twice.
Wow.
When they had, I don't even know if they have St. John's anymore. But I was there twice. I was in McFarland because I fucking got thrown out of Memorial because I tried to fight with the guard.
Why would you try to fight with a guard?
Because my parents wanted to have me committed. And I'm like, fuck you. And the motherfucker come in there, we're going to take you. No, you're not taking me fucking nowhere, motherfucker. That was when I was 21 years old. I kicked your fucking ass. I don't give a shit. We'll all go to jail.
Yeah. I like what Holly says. Holly says, so let's go off it and make your brain receptors are firing and making you angry. Do you have anxiety and depression meds from a doctor?
Yes.
How are those working?
They'd probably work if you took them.
I take them every fucking day. With all my other pills, I take every day.
How those work?
You tell me. I've taken it all. I've taken Thorazine. I've taken lithium. I've taken whatever. I've taken Adderall. I've taken fucking, you name it. Some work, some don't.
Clinical
Well, I gotta tell you-
depression is a chemical imbalance. You have to
I was
chemical
told, yeah.
to rebalance that.
Oh yeah,
Those aren't
I
working.
was,
You gotta try
yeah, I was told that years ago that I have a chemical imbalance.
Yeah.
The lithium. I have a lithium imbalance. Yeah, I know that.
You got to find the right chemical to rebalance.
Right. Yeah.
But you've been pretty funny. I mean, you've been pretty funny.
Sometimes I
Actually,
guess.
without the
I guess.
pot. Without the
I
pot.
don't- I don't always see that. See, I just, man, that's unfortunately that's just like you. You know, you say you don't see your weight loss. You know, and you probably never will. You know, to me, I don't see myself as funny. I see myself as we don't even want to go there because I don't want to get. I don't want to. We don't need to bring that up.
I'm just saying, you've been funny. The last couple days, you've been pretty funny. You were on fire yesterday, and you started out today pretty good. Yeah. With some funny lines.
And I've had I've smoked 2 vapes. I've fucking ate fucking 2 edibles. I had to see when I ate the edibles about 7:30, so over an hour ago, about an hour ago.
So you know,
it's just I've had shock treatments too when I first fucking did them. That sucked. It's terrible. I fucking never could eat, and they wouldn't let you drink nothing because you piss your pants.
wait a minute. What made you piss your pants?
When they gave me shock treatments.
How the hell does that work?
Well,
They
back in the
fucking
day,
electroshock you.
yeah. Back in the day, they would strap you to a bed and they would
Put
these
a thing on your
probes
head.
and shock you.
God damn.
And those were the days on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These are the people that are not allowed to have breakfast until after the therapy. Steve S.
I'll be
You're
damned.
supposed to reset your
Yeah.
brain waves or some shit.
Well, like
Right.
Tyler says, without weed, he has anger issues. I think I know a lot of people like that.
Mhm.
that-
Without oxygen, I have anger issues.
Yeah. Holly says that she says she can tell Steve's on edge because you can have high anxiety right now. She knows because she suffers with it. Shit. And Mike Crotch. Mike Roch has it as well.
Yeah.
God
So
damn.
there's more than just one disorder here. It's anxiety and depression.
Amanda says without her medication, she has big mental issues.
I agree.
Damn. So there's a bunch of people saying that. And
Yeah.
You're not alone in this world.
yeah.
You have a huge support network right here.
Yeah.
Did you get your potassium figured out?
No, we should be. So we're working on it, of course.
Okay. Because
I don't know what my blood sugar is right now, but
all of that is all tied.
I know. And that's what they told me. It's all tied together. I mean,
Get your potassium and your blood sugar figured out, and that other stuff is going to be a lot
Mhm.
easier to manage because all of that is chemicals running through your brain. When one or two of them are out of balance, everything's going to be out of balance. Because that's not just sugar in your blood; it's sugar in your brain, and your brain needs sugar to work. Your brain needs potassium to work.
right.
You get all that leveled out, and it's going to be much easier to manage your brain.
I'm gonna start calling him Sugar Brain.
So
What's up?
Fucking, my blood sugar was 432. That's was a little high.
get your fucking insulin, dude.
Wow.
Wait a minute, what's your
Man.
wait a minute, what's your blood sugar?
My blood sugar the other day
His blood
What's-
sugar is 4
what's-
people's blood sugar.
was 432.
That's 4 people's
Holy
blood sugar.
shit! That was your blood sugar number?
Yeah, over 4 times what it should be.
Over
Man,
4
they-
times of mine.
He
That's
can't have any
amazing.
bananas till he takes his insulin, but then he needs to take his insulin and then eat some bananas for that potassium.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, I got yeah.
But I'll tell you what, that's impressive, Steve. The
What
fact
that I'm still alive?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's very impressive.
He's going to go into ketoacidosis.
God damn.
Now, my blood sugar's been higher than that.
Holy
Son of a bitch.
shit.
Of course, those were times when I was also admitted to the hospital.
God
Yeah.
damn. Dude, that's crazy. Is that
Does
when
it
you
ever
have to
smell
take
like juicy
insulin?
fruit when you go over there?
Smell like what?
Juicy fruit.
Yeah.
He smells like juicy
Steve's so-
fruit when you
yeah,
go.
because he's so sweet.
No, that's the sugar burning off through his skin.
No one.
That's ketoacidosis.
Fruit. All I smell is ass and.
She has a combination of ass and juicy fruit.
Yeah.
No,
Gassy fruit.
Are you clean, Steve? Do you take a bath and everything? Or take a shower?
no, not today.
He's never touching that tub again.
I have to take one later this afternoon.
The last time you showered is when you fell?
No, I showered the other day. What's today? Wednesday? Monday.
Oh.
Monday.
I think I need to get this hair chopped off. Steve, why don't you cut it for me? You got a fucking thing, right?
I'll fucking cut it for you.
I can cut it. I cut his.
I cut my own. I just don't get the back of it because I can't see it, of course.
This is the #1 guard. We could have her do it for you.
Yeah, I just got to get mine cut. It's getting so long. Yesterday I had to put my band. I had to put it up in a. I don't have enough for a ponytail, but I had to still put it up to get it out of my face when I was working out.
Oh wow.
So I look like a fucking sumo wrestler. I had to put it up. So I went. I've been killing myself with my workouts lately. Killing myself. But that's all right. I only need 40 pounds more to go before I'm in the Steve zone.
Did you ever give us the actual number?
That's my next goal. Well, unless Sean Blunt's fatter. Of course, has anybody seen any? Has Sean posted any recent pictures?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen him. I thought he was dead.
The last time I saw a picture of him on Facebook, he looked really fat. So I'm thinking, he could have gained. You know what I mean?
True.
God, that'd be great.
Tyler says the last time he saw a picture of Sean, it was at Sean's funeral.
Damn. Hey, did you guys hear about that submersible thing?
Yeah.
That submersible. Did you hear about this, Steve?
Was the Titanic deal?
Yeah, the submersible that went looking for the Titanic.
Right.
Okay, so
Some kind of guided tour thing. People pay to ride it.
yeah, this guy has this submersible thing, and he goes down to the Titanic.
Fuck.
He goes down to the Titanic, and they look at the wreckage. All right, so he gets a billionaire to pay him money, and the billionaire takes his young son, which I don't even know what the son's age is, but all I saw is he took his young son. So he gets the guy, so they get in this submersible, right? And they go down in the ocean near the Titanic to look at the wreckage, right? As soon as they get in the water, they disappear. They couldn't reach him anymore.
No.
Oh, the son is 19. Caddy says the son is 19. Oh, I guess that is young. Fuck. So they go in there and they lost him. So at the last check yesterday, they had, when they went in there, they had 90 some odd hours of oxygen. And I saw the press conference with the Coast Guard. They had 40 some odd. There was 40 some odd hours left. And there's 5 people. There is 5 people in this submersible. Good Lord. It's just, and now the Coast Guard is confirming that a Canadian plane picked up noises. Isn't that nuts? So they will run out of oxygen tomorrow.
Wow.
But the Coast Guard can't find them. It's fucking nuts. It's just nuts. And they are 12,500 feet below the surface. And there's only 2 vessels on Earth capable of rescuing them.
And one of them's Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, how the hell would they? And is the thing that can rescue them? Is it even here?
Well, there's 2 in the area searching for it.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if the 2 searchers can pull them up. All they can do, they might just be able to find them. They have to get the 2 rescue capable vessels here to actually bring them up.
That's what I mean. Like
they're on the way. They're on the way, I believe.
It's so crazy.
You know, if you're going to do shit like that, there needs to be a backup plan in place.
Yeah, why would they do that? I would never. And people paid $250,000 to go on this expedition.
You know, that thing needs to be tethered. If you're going to go down in a submersible to look at the Titanic, it needs to be tethered. So if something goes wrong, they can just hit a button and pull that sumbitch back up. It doesn't need to be free floating.
It's just nuts. I mean, this is a bad idea. Because how does it? Because there's no way to communicate with it.
Right.
Yeah,
And
this is nuts.
Irene, if the vessel's pressurized, you don't have to bring them up slowly because they shouldn't have to worry about getting the bends.
So Tyler says that one of the rescue things is on site. Shit.
Now, for a whole lot less money, you can get Irene to go down. It won't be as deep, but she can come up for her own air.
Yeah. And you'll have more fun.
Yeah.
You'll have more fun. I wonder who they're. I think there's a French guy at. Is there a Frenchman? Is there? I know they have different people on this thing. There's 5 people on the trip. You think they're not making that young kid do anything, are they? Oh, good Lord. That would be a tragedy. Oh, my goodness. Are they all male on that trip? Oh, my God.
Oh, God. You know how to save a little oxygen? You pick the oldest and the richest. They die first.
It is fucking terrible, man. What the hell?
Who's the closest to dying? You go first.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you got to save oxygen, right?
Yep.
And they're all male. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
How do they piss? You know what I mean? Where are they pissing? I don't want to die in my own piss. Oh, good Lord.
I don't want to die in somebody else. I'll die in my own piss. I won't die in somebody else's piss.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'll die in my own piss any day before I die in somebody else's piss. You point that shit somewhere else.
I mean, I got to be honest. I would never go in this thing.
I'll pass, thanks.
Would
I'm
you-
afraid.
Steve,
I'm
would you
afraid
go
of
in this
deep
thing?
water.
And what? On what?
Would you go on this submersible?
I don't know. I do find the Titanic quite interesting. I don't know if I had the money. Maybe I would, man. I don't know. If somebody said, hey, if I had $250,000 just to blow, I might, because that's kind of interesting.
Well, these people paid $250,000 to die.
They didn't know they were going to die.
I mean, that's insane.
You know, be a lucrative business. You can give me $250K and I'll show you a video of the Titanic while I'm strangling you. It's
Yeah.
the same concept.
Exactly.
Christina, make some bubbly noises.
Yeah, it's just fucking nuts, man. It's just the whole thing is crazy. It's just fucking nuts to me. So yeah, these people are in the water, you know, and God knows where they are.
I just don't understand how they can lose track of them as soon as they hit the water.
They didn't lose track of them, but once you get to a certain depth,
Okay,
you lose communications.
right, yeah.
Jeez.
Unless you're on a tether cable that'll carry the signal.
I know they said there was no way to know where they were, and I'm like, well, fucking look at the Titanic. I mean, isn't that the whole right?
That was 100 years ago.
But I'm just saying they know where it is.
Yeah.
I know it's like in one of the deepest parts of the ocean. Literally, it's like 13,000 feet below the surface or something. But goddamn, I mean, that's obviously where it is. They're down near the Titanic. I just can't believe the one kid's 19. I mean, that's fucking horrible. You know what I mean? That to lose your life that young is just terrible.
The Titanic is 12,500 feet down.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, so I don't know.
370 nautical miles south-southeast off the coast of Newfoundland.
Jesus. Yeah, it's just terrible.
And if that kid lives, he is going to be fucking paranoid and freaked out about the ocean for the rest of his
Well, I mean, I don't know if any of them are going to live, but it does sound like a horrible way to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does sound like a terrible way to go. I'll tell you that.
If that thing lost pressure, it's going to get smashed flat like a beer can under a car tire.
Yeah, how crazy. Yeah.
Tyler says they've searched near the Titanic and they haven't found it.
Shit.
So it may have gotten caught in a current and pushed somewhere else.
I'm telling you, I think it's
Their best bet at this point is either underwater radar and hydrophones.
Jesus.
Hydrophones are only going to work while the people are alive, though, because it'll pick up the sounds of them knocking and talking.
Well, now they're running out of oxygen. So
Yeah.
Jesus. That's just fucking crazy. I mean, good Lord. Oh, well, yeah. So I just thought I'd bring that up to see if there was any new word coming through with that, but I don't know. Damn. Shit. I don't know. They're running out. I mean, I don't know. How long does it take to bring them up? If they find them, how long would it take to bring it up? Because that's how many miles down is 12,500 feet.
How many feet is a mile?
It's like 20, isn't 20 some odd 100 feet a mile? Isn't that what it is?
I think a mile is 5,000 feet.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, they might not be that. They might only be a couple miles under that. I don't know how many feet are a mile.
A mile is 5,280.
All right. Okay. So they're only a couple miles down.
Yeah.
What I'm saying right here, though, it says these people are submerged and deadbolts are dealing with 17 deadbolts.
Really?
Yeah, even if they have no way out unless they're found.
Yeah. Well, even what are they going to do? They're not going to let themselves out down there. If they open that door, their bodies are going to be
Yeah.
squished into jelly. Because at that depth, the pressure of the water is going to squash them flat.
And if they somehow want to get out and swim, you're not going to swim 2 miles. And
I can't. I'd be dead.
And then trying to come up from that deep, even if you have a scuba rig,
Yeah.
it would take you hours to come that high up because you got to go so slow. Otherwise, the nitrogen in your blood is going to give you the bends.
Tyler says if they found them, it would take 14 hours for them to hook the sub up and lift them up. And I'm saying they're running out of air. So after, if you imagine if they run out of air while being lifted up, oh, that would be horrible. That would be fucking horrible.
It's the size of a large transit van, and it's white, making it difficult to spot from the air. So that's one of the problems. As of 9 minutes ago, they heard banging under the water.
I saw the Drudge report that they had heard banging or something. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, it just doesn't look good. Just does not look good. Oh boy.
That's another reason I don't like submarines, Bubba.
Yeah, I said, Bubba says, could you imagine if Steve or Dan farted?
It'd go right straight to the top.
I mean,
Yep, right. Yep.
How do you get us out of here? Hang on a second. I'm going to fill it with hot air.
I don't think they would not invite fuckers like you to be on that submersible.
No.
And it's a submersible because they can't control it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if it was a submarine, they would drive it. A submarine means that the person in the boat in the thing would drive it, but a submersible means that somebody else is driving it from somewhere else.
Well, they were supposed to be able to control it. It has ballast tanks that they can fill and discharge, but apparently one of the ballast tanks was left open, and as soon as they put them in the water, it filled up.
Oh, Jesus. God damn.
Somebody's getting fucking fired.
So the guy who owns the company is on the boat too, is on the thing too?
I don't know.
Jesus, it's such
He had one job.
Close the ballast door.
Right.
That was your one job.
I'm telling you, it's fucking insane.
Wrong end of the country, Irene. California's the other side. This is on the Atlantic side.
Yeah, it's off the coast of Canada, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that where the Titanic was lost?
Yeah.
I never understood why was the Titanic that far? Why the fuck were they, up near Canada? Weren't they going? Wasn't the Titanic going to New York?
It's the shortest route because the way
Oh.
the continents are situated, it was the shortest route.
I'll be damned.
And it also happened to be where the iceberg was parked, and they're like, "Hey, cool, let's go this way."
God damn. Ah, shit. How
The animals kicked in.
Yeah.
And there's nobody on there driving that thing. Dude was driving it with a PlayStation controller. So
Yeah.
apparently there was some kind of tether cable, just not one big enough to pull it up.
Unbelievable. Well, how could there be a cable that's over 12,500 feet long? Jesus.
You know, there's a cable that runs from the U.S. to Europe.
Yeah, I do know that there's.
That's a big fucking cable.
Yeah.
It's called the transatlantic cable, so they make really long wires, right?
Yeah, but I know that they listen. I know that they made that while they were laying it. You know what I mean? Like they just kept connecting stuff to it, and that's how they made that. But I don't know how this thing is done. So that seems really long. It seems very, they just have it connected to something. How insane.
My crotch has a question.
What is his question?
The Earth is flat, so how is that the shortest route?
The Earth is not flat.
Well, my crotch has never been the smartest thing. So.
Yeah.
That's sad because I thought the same thing, Mike. I thought the world's flat. How can that be the fucking shortest route?
Yes, Corey, a big ass spool on the back of the boat is how they do that cable.
Well, can't they just get some shrimping boats and drop their net down in there and try to scoop them up? Like they do with the shrimp?
How do they not? They don't have nets that go down 2 miles.
Big fucking magnet on a rope.
Yeah.
Why not? It's just a cable.
Yeah.
It can be manufactured.
It's a big fucking cable. String some together with a couple of clevises, throw a magnet on the end of it, pitch that bitch
Exactly.
in the water. Clang! Oh, I think we got
Come on, people. We put people, a man on the fucking moon.
Put some rednecks on a boat. They will
By the
figure
way,
that shit out.
This was
Right?
not a government project. This
I
was
know, yeah, I understand.
private guy that came up with this. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, it sounds like he's going to lose it. Even if he rescue those people, that guy's fucking done.
Yeah.
No one's ever paying to go on this fucking tour again.
Hell no.
I can't imagine being the insurance company who gave this guy insurance. They got to be going, oh, fuck. Jesus, you know.
He probably owns the insurance company.
Yeah. And now he's got, Jesus. By the way, if a billionaire wants to do that, could you imagine being the billionaire that forced your kid to go on this trip?
Come on, it'll be fun. No, Dad, I don't want to go.
You know that kid didn't want to go.
Yeah.
God damn. Kid's like, I didn't want to go on this fucking trip. That's horrible. That is just fucking terrible.
I just want to sit in my room and smoke pot and play the fucking game.
Well, at 19, he's got a car. He's supposed to be out picking up chicks.
Oh.
Dad, I was supposed to go to a party. Corey's got a great idea. Lieutenant Dan needs to fire up the Jenny 2 and get the Dragon. You'll never sink this boat!
Unbelievable. Yeah, and by the way, I just don't see how they're going to save it. I don't see any way to rescue this thing.
No, it's going to be a recovery. It'll be a recovery mission, not a rescue mission.
And I don't know if they'll ever recover them. So
They're not going to recover anything. They're going to give up.
it sure sounds like a horrible way to go. You know what I mean? Son of a bitch. It just seems like the worst possible way.
Your face going numb, Steve?
No, my fucking eye hurts.
Well, get your finger out of it.
Damn, I just can't think of any way to.
Irene's in jail. What'd you say?
She got.
It's every day with her. Every fucking day.
She got booted again.
Because she's a habitual.
Habitual?
A habitual offender.
She's a habitual. I don't know what he just said, but it was fucking funny.
I don't know.
Oh. The fucking edibles have kicked in. There's our Steve-O.
I don't even know what I said.
Tyler's apparently high too. I wonder if they can still hear the Russians on the Kursk having butt sex.
All I heard was butt sex in there. I don't.
I want that drop. Somebody go back to 5425-ish and get me that drop.
Is DA in there? Hey, DA. Oh, shit.
Habitual.
How crazy.
Oh, shit.
Irene, what did you say? I'm going to scroll back. Oh, she said, Tyler, dumb ways to die coming up. I bet that's what she got kicked for.
Probably.
But listen, I got to tell you, this whole fucking, I hear that I'm reading now that there are people that are bitching. There were people that were bitching because they said that it took our government too long. They're saying it took the United States government too long to give clearance for one rescue ship to go looking for them.
It's not the government's job to
Exactly.
rescue anybody.
I want to tell you, these are billionaires in the water. And now our government is paying to try to find them.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel bad if they all die or anything, but goddamn, why should fucking public money be spent, to
On a private venture?
This is a incredibly dangerous. I can't believe these people paid to go. I mean, this is such an incredible. You notice our government doesn't own the boat that goes down looking at the Titanic.
Right.
This is a private venture that they, and we're using public money to rescue these people.
And Tyler's got a point. It's in international waters, so whose government do you
Yeah.
call?
So why is it the United States government? It's happening off of Canada. Why are we paying for it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, listen, I agree with look for these people, find them. I hope they survive. But listen, I can't believe that there are people in this world that are blaming the United States government. What the fuck? Why in the hell are we getting bitched at for anything? It's not our fault.
You have the money to throw the party. You should have the money to clean it up. If you're gonna put that thing down there, you should have a backup plan to get it back up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't expect the government to come and save you. If you're going to risk going down there, you should have some sort of plan in place to get you back up if something goes wrong.
Yep.
Well, the government's going to come save us. No, dumbass. You got down there. Figure out how to get back up.
It's just I couldn't believe. I went over to the New York Post and read a story, and the story was people bitching because it took because government regulation or whatever it took too long for them to send some kind of rescue ship down. And I'm sorry, but god damn it, these fucking obscenely rich billionaires they go in this unsafe behavior. I mean, why this obscenely dangerous trip, and now we've got to use our tax dollars to rescue them? You got to be fucking kidding me. I hope if they rescue these guys, they fucking send them a bill.
Right.
It's just crazy.
If you tie up government resources like that, hell yes, send them a bill. Fire department will actually do that. If there's like a major DUI wreck on the highway that ties up resources, we will send the offender a bill for the resources.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would think that, and this guy's a billionaire, send him a fucking bill. It's just, I mean, when I saw that people were angry, I was like, holy shit. And our closest Coast Guard is where? So our Coast Guard had to go up to Canada to fucking find these people? Jesus.
Well, funny thing about the Coast Guard, it's the coast. They guard the coast. They're not going to go way the hell out 360 nautical miles off the coast of fucking Canada.
Yeah, so they're now off of it's just fucking,
That's somebody else's coast.
Yeah. So we're now in international waters looking for these people. Jesus.
That's the equivalent of expecting the government to come and rescue Tony Stark when he does something stupid with his toys.
I just don't get it. And now our Coast Guard's, working their ass off trying to find these people, and then you got some people going fucking Biden as they're trying to find these people. There's people on the sideline attacking the rescuers. It's just unbelievable. This Titanic thing's been a mess since, since in the 1800s when it originally happened. All this thing is done is, all this thing has done is cause misery. This fucking Titanic. By the way, the dumbest fucking movie. I know that people talk about how great that movie is. I gotta tell you, I've seen it. I just think it's the dumbest fucking. I didn't get it. How long did it take for them to build this fucking thing? They started building it in the 1800s, right? Am I crazy?
Oh, look. I'm looking now.
Yeah, they started building it in the 1800s, I think.
Titanic sank on my birthday, but in 1912.
Yeah, but when did they start building it? Because it took them decades to build it.
Oh yeah.
British passenger liner operated by the White Star Line.
Oh, Corey says they started building it in 1908.
Wow.
It only took 4 years to build it. I read it took decades to build it. I might be wrong. If Corey found something that said they started building in 1908, then I might be wrong.
Ordered September 17th, 1908.
So it only took them 4 years to build it?
Shipyard workers labored tirelessly for 2 years to create the mammoth structure that was to become the Titanic. Yeah.
Oh wow! 8 workers died during the construction.
Yeah, that's what I do. I did know that there were deaths making the damn thing.
Yeah, that's why it was cursed.
But I had heard it took decades to build. So 2 years is different from decades. Jesus. Yeah, it just seems the whole thing seems ridiculous.
And there were 3 of those built, right?
They built what? They built 3 ships?
There were 3 of those that size.
Oh, damn.
The Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic.
Well, the other 2 worked?
Yeah.
Titanic fell and sunk?
The other 2 were actually commandeered and pressed into service during World War I.
I'll be damned. Well, I had heard it took decades to build. I had read, I don't know, I must have read it wrong, but
the Olympic was the first one built.
So they rushed it and built it in 2 years. People died while building it. They died when it tried to make its way across the ocean.
Well, that was the age of big transatlantic ship travel because we didn't have planes at the time.
Yeah.
So everybody was all about cruising the oceans from England to New York. That was the way to get around. So there were these major ship lines in competition with each other. So the Cunard ship line had just built several big ships like the Lusitania. So White Star said, we got to have some big boats. So they built the Olympic. That was the first one. And when you build the first ship, like they built the Olympic, so that created the Olympic class ships. So they built the Olympic, they built the Titanic, and they built Britannic. Those are the 3. So the Olympic was fine. And they built Titanic and Britannic. Titanic's the one that sunk. The Olympic and Britannic got turned into hospital ships during the war, I believe.
How crazy. But I knew that there were people that died while building it. People, of course, died on the thing. People, while searching for the wreckage, died.
Yeah, it's cursed because the people that died while building it.
And now these people just going down to look at the wreckage looks like they're going to die. I mean, this thing is just surrounded by, you know. It's
Oh, I'm
crazy.
sorry. The Olympic was a troop ship during World War One.
Damn.
But in the 33 times the Titanic has been visited, they have never recovered human remains.
And they're not supposed to. That thing's considered a grave. They should leave them alone.
Yeah, and are the bodies do they decompose underwater or just?
Eventually, yeah. It's organic material. It has to decompose.
I don't know.
The only thing they found is a pair of shoes that say there was people there.
Wow.
But the water's so cold
Well,
that it's
yeah.
going to take longer to decompose.
I'll be damned.
And then the animal predation is going to take care of a lot of that. There are things like crabs and the bottom dwellers are going to pick at everything.
I don't know. I just don't. I got to be honest. I've never had a fascination with it. I've just, you know.
I'm horribly fascinated by this.
I think it's horrible that all those people died on it, but I don't know. I didn't like the movie. I saw the movie, but it was like, okay, whatever.
This is exactly why I'll never go on a cruise. They
My
said
father
that
goes on a
they
cruise.
said the Titanic was unsinkable and it fucking sank. Guess what?
Yeah. God damn. Here's what I remember about the movie. At some point, Arnold Schwarzenegger shows up.
There was a hell of a
That's all I remember about the movie.
there was a hot sex scene in the back of a car.
In what
We
movie
got
are
to
we
see
talking
Rose's
about?
movies.
In the
Schwarzenegger
back-
was in Titanic?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Here's what I remember about the Titanic movie.
Get off my door.
There's what's her name's titties.
Oh yeah.
There's what's her name's titties. When he's an art, the guy DiCaprio's some kind of artist.
Yeah.
And then there's a part where they're dancing with some poor people.
Yeah.
He's dancing with the poors. And Arnold Schwarzenegger cameos as a guy that's dancing.
Huh.
Yeah, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Titanic. He did a cameo.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I got to go check that out.
That's what I remember about the Titanic movie.
So then, when the ship is sinking, how come we didn't hear "Get to the chopper"?
Well, because he was not a woman and children. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Obviously, he was dead. Because they didn't save men. Didn't they?
Women and children first. That was the rule.
Yeah.
And if you work for the White Star Line, your ass stays on the boat. Your job is to get the passengers onto the less than adequate lifeboats.
Yeah.
Tyler. That's what you
Yeah.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
You gotta be shitting me.
He is, isn't he?
What are you talking about?
He just Googled it.
You caught that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in. Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
He played Rose.
No, he doesn't.
No,
play
he did
Rose.
not.
No, he doesn't.
I'm watching the fucking video right now, motherfucker.
They look similar. Granted, Rose and Arnold look a lot alike, but Rose's tits are big.
Oh, good Lord.
There's a scene where I'm telling you, he had a big beard on and everything.
And no, Mike, it's not a conspiracy. They didn't put enough lifeboats on the ship because the boat was never supposed to sink. So why put lifeboats on an unsinkable ship?
The unsinkable knowledge behind.
She's watching the same video you are. It's Rose. Arnold is Rose.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, that's some kind of deep fake.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's great. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ship was built with compartmentalized areas of the boat. So even if you punctured one, it would fill with water, and the rest of the boat would be fine because it was all sealed off compartments. But when it hit the iceberg, it ripped several of the compartments together, and they all filled with water. So the ship was theoretically unsinkable.
But
So
still
they didn't see a reason to put enough lifeboats on. Plus, they overfilled the ship. They sold tickets for all of the paying passengers. So all of the rich people had a ticket, but then they filled it up with a bunch of the poors.
So a bunch of poors got on it.
It's called steerage class. So all the poor people in the front of the boat, that's what counted for a lot of the deaths. So these people are paying, whatever. What's the cheapest flight on a plane? Coach?
Yeah, I guess.
That's essentially coach. Steerage class is what the poor people pay. And they're paying, bottom dollar and getting no services, no food, they're not
Nowhere to sleep.
No, yeah. They're sitting on a wooden bench for the entire trip. No amenities at all. And they're the ones trying to escape a shitty life in Europe and get to the United States to have a better life. Those are all
they and we know that they have secret dance parties in the basement.
Right.
With Arnold.
Yeah.
Who had he had a big beard on. You know what I mean? He had a big beard and everything because he was friends with Cameron.
And they are, for the steerage class, there's no official booking. Like, we can only sell this many.
They don't even know the names of all the people who died.
Right. There's only this many first class we can sell and this many of that class. But for steerage class, it's unlimited. So they don't know how many steerage they sold. They could way overbook the steerage class because you're just shoving them in a big steel compartment at the front of the boat. That's why there weren't enough lifeboats. A, we're not going to put that many on there. We don't need them. It's never going to sink. And B, you can shove 40,000 fucking people in this big steel compartment. Like a cattle car.
How crazy.
Because the boat's never going to sink. Why does it matter?
Then it sunk like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Because once it got the tail, it started to go down in the front, kind of like Irene. It goes down in the front. And then once the tail got up in the air, it snapped off.
Right.
And then just dropped like a fucking rocket.
Jesus. Unbelievable.
It took, I forget how many hours for it to start doing this kind of thing. And then once it hit the water like this, that tail snapped off. And then that thing went down like a bullet.
It's just fucking crazy that these people are still, the people are still have a desire to go see it. And they're going to die.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Oh, well. It's nuts. I'll be damned.
I just, I understand the desire to see it up close.
I don't.
But it's have a backup plan in place. That's all I'm saying. Still not a creeper, just a hell of a lot deeper.
I've come to rescue the people. I'm ready to submerge and rescue the people. He's ready if they need him. If they need him, you just let him know he's ready. He's ready. He's got his mask on. He's got his mask and oxygen, and he's ready to sink.
I'm ready to go deep.
Yep. He's ready to go start looking for those people and bring them up if needed. Thank God. Yeah, I do feel bad for those people, though. I feel bad for them, but
Yeah, just don't expect our government to clean up your mess.
I'm sorry that,
I
I feel bad that this is going to happen to them, but I don't see any way that they're going to rescue these. I hate to say this, but I don't see how they're going to rescue them.
Yeah,
No.
I'm with Corey. It's a historical site. Don't go fucking with it. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's a grave site. It's hallowed ground. Quit messing with it.
What if that kid was a virgin?
By the way,
He won't be by the time he comes up.
I see what Tyler says. On a happier note, the House is going to hold a hearing and interview the UFO government whistleblower today. By the way, this is a crazy conspiracy thing that I saw last night, and it just made me go, holy shit. Okay, you know that President Trump is in this classified documents thing that's going on. They busted him for you know what did you guys read the indictment? You know what the big allegation is with Trump,
Right, yeah.
Is that he was selling, that some people paid money to see some classified documents, and now yeah, I says former president. Well, yeah, but you always,
You still address them.
I still say President Obama, so I say President Clinton, so I just said President Trump. All right, so he's undergoing this this investigation, and all the court stuff's coming up, but that the United States government, that some of the things that the people investigating it found were what classified material that he had. And everybody is, they all think that he was selling to the Saudi Arabians, that he sold the plans for attacking Iran or something. That's what it is. But this thing I read last night is, what if that's not it? What if he had something? What if he had something, some kind of confidential, classified thing that was talking about UFOs? And like I said, I was just reading something last night. It's a conspiracy theory thing, but they're like, what if Trump had a classified document talking about wreckage that the government had, that the government found, that included bodies, and it was UFO shit. Okay? And that the stuff that they found in the investigation is that he had this stuff. And so they're saying, so the thing was that Trump's lawyers, they're now working out a plea deal for him to plea his way out of this. He will plead his way out of it because they don't want them to read the stuff publicly. If they have a trial and they publicly say that here was the classified file that he was having people pay for access to, and they read the file, that would be like admitting Here's the conspiracy: is that there is proof of extraterrestrial UFO existence in classified documents that he had stolen.
Turn that down.
So they're so because they don't want that stuff to come up in court to be public record,
Right.
that he's going to use that to try to get a plea deal to lower his, you know what I mean? He's basically going to say, well, then go ahead and say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if not, he'll plea his way down to where it's just a slap in the wrist. Don't have to serve no jail time or anything. So anyway, I was reading it and I thought, yeah, right, whatever. And then when I got to this stuff, I was like, holy shit! If that is true, this is sort of a get out of jail free card for him, because they certainly don't need that stuff coming public, right? Unless, but this thing also had at least now they know that it's going to be public because Trump was selling access to it. So they know it's going to come up in the trial. And because of that, that's why they're letting this stuff dwindle out that's already dwindled out in the last I'm sure Tyler probably knows more about it than I do, but this UFO whistleblower and all this stuff's been coming out lately. That now that they're like, well, let it come out now because it's going to come out in the Trump trial if this is true. So it is crazy. I mean, could you imagine if classified documents that prove the existence of extraterrestrial existence
Right.
ends up coming out because of the Trump trial? Oh, Jesus. It's crazy. So, but the whole thing is that Trump's trying to use that stuff to get a plea deal. That means he serves no jail time and basically gets a slap on the wrist. And they're basically saying, I'll keep them from making that stuff public. But I'm telling you, with the thing that's been happening over the last few weeks with the stuff coming public, the trial, the House hearing today, that stuff's going to become more public. So it might be them fighting against, it might be them fighting against the plea deal, which I know there's too much of it to understand for you. I think you guys understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like there are people against him getting a plea deal, like they're the ones that are trying to bring the stuff out for people to know about it, rather than having them wait until that trial. So it's fucking craziness. It is just fucking crazy. So who knows what's going to come out in that House hearing today is what I'm saying. So this might be a way, it could be a way for them to get it out there and then basically tell Trump, well, screw you, you're not getting a plea deal. So, I don't know. Take it for what it's worth, but it's nuts.
Yeah.
It is crazy. But I firmly believe there's something going on that, because existence is too big for us to be the only one.
It is pure arrogance on our part
Yeah.
to think we're the only intelligence in the universe.
Caddy says, can the extraterrestrials find our missing submersible? I don't think they'd care. But I'll be honest, it would not surprise me if the so-called extraterrestrials are, how do we know they're from another planet. They could be from a different dimension or something. And I certainly don't understand all the science of different dimensions and all that stuff, but you know, they could be coming to this world from a different portal, and the portal could be underwater. We don't know.
I watched America's Got Talent last night,
Yes,
and there was an alien on America's Got Talent.
there was an alien on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, it was a ventriloquist.
Oh Jesus!
They got buzzers. You got 4 buzzers, and then its light eyes glowed and said, "Simon Cowell, you are doomed."
Well, thank God.
Here's something that always occurred to me. If we see an extraterrestrial, how are we even going to know? Because despite all of our knowledge and our imagination and all that, the human mind has a tendency to assign human characteristics to things. So that's why a majority of the aliens we see in movies and comic books and all that are bipedal humanoids. Something coming from another planet in another universe will probably look nothing like us. You know, just
we
because
don't know. I mean, we don't know, but how
are we going to know?
I do have to say this, that I think people that say that they're coming here to destroy us or for evil intentions, I don't believe that.
No.
Because we'd be gone. If someone figured out a way to travel from another planet or another dimension to come here, they would definitely have the ability to end our existence like that.
Right. But what would be the purpose? We're not going to Mars to blow shit up. We're going there to study and to learn.
Right, exactly.
If they're coming here, that's what they're doing.
They're coming here to study,
Yeah. And they could be, they could look like a blob of Jello with a piece of pineapple floating in it for all we know.
We don't even know. And they could be here. There could be people here just to warn us.
Yeah.
They could just be warning us about what we're doing to ruin this planet. I know it's just crazy, but that could be why they're here. To tell us, hey, you guys got to fucking stop.
Yeah.
You're going to destroy your planet.
But Tom has got a point. We have seen too many comic books and too many movies about alien invasions. So the first time we see an alien here, somebody's going to try to blow it up because we're going to think it's an invasion and they're here to take me to your leader. And they're going to try to, they must be here to ruin everything.
I just think if they were, don't you think I'm right? If they were here for evil purposes,
we'd be gone.
They would have already wiped us out.
Yeah, we've been dead a long time ago.
I think they have been here already, and if they were here for evil intent, we would have known about it a long time ago because we'd either be subjugated or erased already.
Yeah. I think they would have wiped us out.
Yeah. So they're here for educational purposes.
Aliens are coming to take our jobs.
That's a different kind of alien, Stice.
Take our jobs.
It's a whole different kind of alien that we're not going to discuss right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if aliens were coming here to somehow attack us, we would have already lost. Because if someone is that advanced, they can make it here.
Yeah.
Then we've already lost. So I don't know. I don't know if they all have the prime directive, but I don't know. But it sure seems to me that they could be coming here to watch, and then they figured out who they got to talk to. And
and they don't want to talk to any of them because, on a planet this big, every single country has its own different leader, and they're all fighting with everybody else. They're just sitting back going, well, this place is a fucking mess.
Well, who would you talk to?
You don't know who to talk to.
Who would you talk to? What if they arrived during the time Trump was president?
Oh, that's
People
why
are going to talk to that guy. They're going to be like, "Fuck no!" They're gonna,
roll them up and keep driving.
who the hell are they going to go talk to? And then now, do you think they'd want to talk to President Biden? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like Biden, but what is he? 97 years old or whatever? How old is he?
At least he speaks our language. Let's go and talk to him.
I mean, Jesus.
You can't stand up half the time. You fall all the time.
You know what I mean? I love Biden, but my God, I'm not sure that they want to come here and talk to him. I don't know. So who they talk to? What, the president of? I mean, isn't the guy of China? Isn't he like he's a real smart guy, right? Wasn't he like a nuclear scientist or something, or some kind of? What's President Xi's background?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I think he comes from. He's an intellectual, I think. So I think he was maybe a nuclear scientist or a nuclear physicist or.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah. What's his background? He's an intellectual. I do know that, right?
Chinese politician. After studying chemical engineering, rose through the ranks in Chinese coastal province. Governor of Fujian from 99 to 02.
But he did come from a background of, he was a chemical engineer.
Yeah. Joined the Communist Youth League in 1971. Beijing Baiyu School, Beijing 101 Middle School, alma mater is Tsinghua University as a chemical engineer.
He's a chemical engineer, yeah. So
he's got a brain.
Yeah, I'm just saying that his background is, he's obviously smarter than, well, God knows, way smarter than Trump. But I mean, Biden's background is just of politics, so I don't. I mean, Obama was the last educated president, wasn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Obama went to Ivy League schools and was a lawyer, but I can't remember the last time we had a president who was.
Well, how many presidents have been lawyers?
Well, I know for sure Obama was.
Lincoln.
Kennedy was a lawyer. Lincoln was a lawyer.
Lincoln.
Pretty sure Carter was a lawyer.
Was Carter
He's a peanut farmer.
Well, I know he was a farmer, but did he go to law school?
I don't remember.
I thought that was a prerequisite.
No.
For presidents.
You don't even have to have a college degree.
I don't think Bush was a lawyer.
Do you have to be smarter than a fifth grader?
No, you do not. There are no educational requirements, I don't think.
Yeah, you just got to be over 35 years old, and you have to have been born in the United States.
Oh, fuck, I did that.
Was Clinton a lawyer?
I don't know.
I know he was a governor, but I don't think he was a lawyer. I know his wife was.
Yeah. Reagan was a governor at one point,
Yeah,
but I don't know if he was ever a lawyer.
No, he was an actor.
Yeah, but he was also a governor.
Yeah, but he went right from acting. He ran the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah.
And then he became governor.
Presidents who were lawyers. Obama, Lincoln, Taft, Nixon, John Adams, Jefferson, Van Buren, Tyler, Monroe, Fillmore. Clinton was a lawyer.
Oh, so Bill Clinton was a lawyer. Okay.
Bill Clinton was a lawyer. Wilson, Cleveland, Harrison, Coolidge, Buchanan, and Roosevelt.
I'll be damned. So Obama and Clinton are the only modern presidents.
Right.
Oh, you said Nixon too, right?
Yeah, Nixon. Kennedy was not on the list. I thought Kennedy was a lawyer.
Now he was you know what he
He just
was?
did it.
He was a veteran.
Yep. He was a Navy veteran.
He and Bush, first Bush, were actually veterans. How crazy!
Yes, Tom. Bedtime for Bonzo was a Reagan movie.
Yes. How crazy! Corey says Clinton was a poon. We know that Clinton was a poon hound. Yeah. Do it like your mama taught you. Yeah. Down there and stuck on the prison. Welcome to the Oval Office, bitch. Come on down to Bill's Nuts Town. Woo.
I'm glad little Steve showed him the way.
Yeah.
That reminds me of an old joke. Do you know what a Coke machine and Monica Lewinsky's forehead have in common? They both say insert Bill face up.
Come on in and have yourself some nuts. All right, I just looked at the time. Man, I gotta work out.
I got one more. Monica Lewinsky takes her dress to the cleaners and hands it to the guy behind the counter. She said, I'm going to need this dress cleaned. And the guy says, what's that? Come again? She goes, no, it's mayonnaise this time.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Suck on it, bitch. Yeah, do it like your mama taught you. Yeah, get on down there.
Yes, Irene, you'd survive in politics, hon.
Yeah.
You just flash your titties and climb on the desk anytime.
There you go, Ray. Read Corey's comment.
Shit.
Do it, I dare you.
Damn.
I can't do that voice. You'll have to do it.
Hey, my cigar's dry. Mind if I give it a dip to moisten it up? Jesus. What a
I was watching an old Arnold Schwarzenegger Jimmy Kimmel thing, and Arnold was trying to explain. He was trying to teach Jimmy how to smoke a cigar. He said, "Jimmy, I don't know why you lick it and everything." He said, "You lick it and put it in your mouth." He said, "No, you just bite the end up and then light it."
You don't bite it. You get a clipper.
Well, that's what you and you light that end, right?
No, you cut the end that you smoke from.
Oh, okay, yeah, but don't you also the other end too? Do you just
You can. And then the end you smoke from, you can dip that in your favorite alcohol. So you get the flavor from the alcohol.
I know that cigar people love cigars.
Just don't inhale because you'll be puking on everybody.
Why don't you suck on it, bitch? I'm the president of the United States. Yeah. Time for you to suck on my ding dong.
Why does my cigar taste like seafood?
Oh, God.
Oh, well, let's wrap it up because I just noticed the time. Today's show is brought to you by our friends at RECON Techs. Call 217-670-1132. Today, it's RECON Techs. Let them take care of your car. Have it look better than new. RECON Techs and Just Beds. Just Beds. How about getting yourself a new bed today? Just Beds over at 3120 MONTVALE Drive. Just Beds. Get yourself a good 8 hours of sleep. All right, you guys. Let's wrap it up today and invite you to come back tomorrow. Remember, stainless tonight. Stainless tonight.
Stainless tonight at 6. Just to let you know, there will be no stainless next Wednesday night. We have tickets to a Cardinals game.
Yeah,
So I'm letting you know now, so there's no rush to cancel. No stainless next week. We have tickets to a Cardinals game.
Maybe Steve and I'll do stainless next week.
Yeah.
What do you think, Steve?
Sure, why not?
Look at him. You can tell he's reading something.
Yeah.
Gotta be more interesting than fucking the normal one.
It's Star Wars night at Busch Stadium next Wednesday. So we
Oh God, we wouldn't miss that. Bunch of fucking Chewbacca dressed up Cardinal fans.
Nothing like a bunch of Cardinal fans dressed up like Chewbacca's.
I bet you're gonna get a bobblehead, aren't you?
I'm going to get head. What?
They
You're gonna
always
bob
get bobbleheads out.
You're going to bob my head? Is that what you said?
Well,
Show you a good time, bitch.
I got room under the desk.
I guess they would be dressed as Wookiee. Wasn't Wookiee the name of the race of?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Chewbacca was his name.
yeah, Wookiee. Yeah, I'm
His
sorry.
name is Chewbacca, but
He
he's
was.
a Wookiee.
He's a Wookiee from the planet Kashyyyk.
It's shocking that you know that. A bunch of Cardinal fans dressed like Wookiees.
Too fucking hot for that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, I know they're not going to be dressed like Princess Leia. Cardinal fans are too fat to do that.
they'll look like Jabba the Hutt. Though.
Yeah. They'll look like he's choking. Mi cuatro solo. Wow. Well, you guys, wish us luck. We'll be back tomorrow.
Luck.
Stainless tonight, and we'll talk to you guys soon. By the way, all tiers of subscriptions are now free for the first 7 days. So you could sign up for tier 3 and get 7 days free, So you can sign up and get Thursday's show for free.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that all tiers now have a free 7 days when you sign up. So there you go. All right. Thank you for checking us out today, and we'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock with Stainless, and then tomorrow. We'll see you guys later. So long, everybody.